It appears House Republican leaders are waving the white flag on the standoff over the president's executive actions on immigration and homeland security funding. They approved a clean funding bill lasting through September, giving up the tie-in to overturn the president's executive action. Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel is on Capitol Hill tonight, where some conservatives are very unhappy. Hi, Mike.
Well, Brett, good evening. Every House Democrat and 75 House Republicans backed this bill funding Homeland Security through September. The vote was 257 to 167, and supporters said it was time to get this done.
It is time for the House to move past the corrosive pattern of self-imposed cliffs and shutdowns and get to the work that the American people expect us to address. Issues like tax reform, trade, transportation and infrastructure, things that are going to help create American jobs and improve our economy.
House Speaker John Boehner broke the news to his Republican members this morning that he would bring up the Senate-passed bill to fund DHS today. Sources inside the room say Boehner said it was right for the House Republican team and the right move for the country. Many of his conservative members wanted to continue to fight, using the power of the purse to stop President Obama's immigration executive action. A leading conservative called the president going around Congress unconstitutional and said it must not be allowed to stand.
It's unfair to taxpayers that illegal non-citizens are going to be able to get tax refunds. It's unfair to seniors that illegal non-citizens are going to be able to participate in our Social Security system. It's unfair to voters, as our Secretary of State testified, that now they'll have the documents that is going to make it potentially much easier for 4 to 5 million people to participate in our election process.
After a number of conservatives and all Democrats blocked this plan Friday night to extend Homeland Security funding for 3 weeks, now top Democrats are pleased.
Our members had the courage to say, I don't want government to be shut down, but I'm not falling for this 3-week plan.
A number of House Republicans and Republicans overall say they picked a fight they could not win. You cannot shut down DHS with terrorism in the headlines every day. Brett?
Mike Emanuel live on the Hill. Mike, thanks. Stocks were down today. The Dow lost 85. The S&P 500 was off 10. The Nasdaq gave back 28. A law enforcement official familiar with the Justice Department's findings says the Civil Rights Division has determined the Ferguson, Missouri Police Department routinely violated the constitutional rights of African Americans. What is being described as a searing report could be released as soon as tomorrow by Justice. It was initiated after the police shooting of Michael Brown. You'll remember no criminal or civil charges were filed in that case. Still ahead, Republican Senator Lindsey Graham joins us here in studio to talk about the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's speech, White House reaction, and the way forward. First, is President Obama going to use executive action to raise your taxes?